ต่อไปนะคะก็จะเป็นหัวข้อความหลากหลายทางพันธุกรรมของยีน HSP 70 และ HSP 90 ในไก่พันธุ์พื้นเมืองและไก่ป่าของประเทศไทยการประยุกต์ใช้สำหรับการปรับปรุงและการอนุรักษ์พันธุกรรมนะคะผู้นำเสนอคือ Mr. Traifan Budi from Faculty of Science เกษตรศาสตร์ University please
สวัสดีครับขออนุญาตพูดภาษาอังกฤษนะครับ So my name is Traifan Budi. I come from Faculty of Science, Kasetsat University. Today I will talk about the polymorphism of the HSP70 and HSP90 genes in Thai indigenous and wild chicken breed. So this will imply to the genetic improvement and then conservation of the Thai chicken. So have you feel like this lately? You feel like today is very hot and then the temperature is so high. So do you know why we feel like that, like this? So this is because of the impact of the climate change. Because of the climate change, we will experience the increasing of the temperature. Because of that, we will feel the hot temperature and then it will give the bad impact for the chicken as well. I'm sorry for the picture because it should be in PowerPoint, but this is in PDF, so the picture is kind of like become one. So because of the high temperature, it will make the chicken become the bad. Why is it bad? Because of chicken, like us, they have because of the chicken have their comfort zone. We call it the comfort zone. But if the temperature is so high or if the temperature is too low, it will become bad for the chicken. In this picture, you can see if the temperature is too high, we call it heat stress. It will make the bad impact for the egg production, and then it can increasing the mortality of the chicken. And then, but some breeds can adapt better. Why? Because of the chicken that we believe is from the wild chicken is get what we call it domestication. Because of the human bring the chicken from one place into the another place, it make the chicken become a specific breed to the where it's domesticated. So now we talk about Thai indigenous and wild chicken. Thai indigenous and wild chicken is adapted well in the Thai climate, which is that we know Thailand is in the tropical region and it's have the hot and arid climate. Because of that, they have the better thermoregulation, and we can call them as a thermotolerant animal. But for the Thai chicken, they have late maturity, low production, and then low productivity. So their advantage and their disadvantage, we can set the strategy for the better improvement of the Thai indigenous chicken. So in this study, so the objective of this study, the first one is to examine the genetic diversity of the HSP70 and HSP90 genes in Thai indigenous and wild breed chicken. And then the second, to investigate evolutionary history of the both gene in Thai indigenous and wild breed chicken. And the last is to investigate breed-specific SNP that can be potential for us to develop as a marker-assisted selection for genetic improvement. So for this study, we take the samples from the Chiang Mai, which is have the Praduhang Dam, and then Rose, Shanghai, and then Mae Hong Son. And then from the Chiang Rai, we take Chi Pha, Pha Luang, and then from the Khon Kaen Zoo, we get the red jungle fowl, which is representative of the wild chicken. And then from the Pisanulok, we get the Longhang cow. And what we will gonna do, the first one, we will collect the blood collection, and then we take the blood, and then we will do DNA extraction, and then we will amplify HSP70 and HSP90 genes, and after that we will proceed with bioinformatic analysis to get their genetic diversity, breed specific SNP, and then phylogenetic relationship. So this is the preliminary screening because this project is just starting. So at first, I will check in the several random breed for both gene, and we can see they get the good and specific band, and then we proceed with the Sanger sequencing. After that, we got the quite good sequence. And then we do the alignment. But if you see in the alignment, they have very few SNP that we can see. And then what we can do. So we found the schematic diagram of the chicken HSP70 gene, which is the primer that we use for the amplification is in the promoter 5 untranslated region, and then several part of the coding sequence, which is they give very few SNP that we get from our preliminary screening. But we found from the gene bank, we did some alignment, and then we found that this region in the back of the coding sequence, they give the higher SNP. This is the data that we get, that in the back of the coding sequence of the HSP70, we get the, as you can see from several breeds, they have the higher SNP. So that's why we designed the new primer to amplify this region. So we hope by amplifying this region, we can get the more SNP, and we hope we can get the breed-specific SNP that related to the thermotolerant. And the next is HSP19. We got the good sequence, and then we do some alignment, and you can see we got a few SNP as well, but it's higher than the HSP70. But due to the source from the HSP90, we deciding to use this primer to continue for the next step. And then this is the preliminary conclusion. So we expect that genetic diversity of the HSP70 and 90 are to be intermediate. And then Thai indigenous and wild breed chicken are likely to exhibit breed specific SNP in their HSP70 and their HSP90 that might be possible related to its thermotolerant ability. And then the presence of the breed-specific SNP will be potential for us to develop as a marker-assisted SNP for genetic improvement of Thai indigenous chicken. So I would like to give a thanks for my supervisor, Associate Professor Dr. Korson Slikulnat, and then my lab team in AGB Research Center, and then also for the NSTDA for the funding. So that's all for my presentation. Thank you.
Thank you.